Good morning. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Morning. It is Wednesday, July 8th, 2026, 9 o'clock a.m. Call this regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of County Commissioners to order. Roll call, please.
Perry Buck.
Here.
Lynette Pepler.
Present.
Kevin Ross.
Here.
Jason Maxey.
Here.
Scott James.
Here. Let the record reflect all 5 county commissioners are present. Minutes, I'd ask for approval of minutes of June 22, 2026.
Move to approve minutes.
Second.
24. Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Buck to approve the minutes of June 24. Further discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Ordinance, I need the motion to read Code Ordinance 262A by audio, please.
Mr. Chair, I move that we read ordinance 262 by audio. Second.
Motion by Commissioner Buck, second by Commissioner Pepler to read Ordinance 262A by audio. Further discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Certification of hearings. These are hearing certificates from June 24, 2026. They include USR 25-0011, Wet Code WCR 49, Highway 34 LLC, and USR 26-0002 for Dixie Water LLC.
Mr. Chair, I move that we certify hearing certificates from June 24th, 2026. Second.
Motion by Commissioner Buck, second by Commissioner Pepler to certify the hearings of June 24th. Further discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Houston, any amendments to the agenda, please?
Not that I'm aware of.
Thank you. Ask for a motion to approve the consent agenda, please.
Mr. Chair, move to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Maxey, second by Commissioner Pepler to approve the consent agenda. Further discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Presentations and proclamations. Up first, the presentation of the Fair Book by the Weld County Fair Royalty. I would imagine that's why there are attractive ladies in the house with hats on. So, hi, Michaela.
Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Michaela Gable, and I am the Weld County Fair Coordinator. I am so excited to be here this morning to introduce to you 2 of the Weld County Fair's premier youth leadership opportunities. These programs represent the best of what our fair is all about: developing young leaders, serving our community, and promoting agriculture. First, you'll be hearing from our Weld County Fair royalty. Throughout their year, they serve as ambassadors for the fair, agriculture, and the youth of Weld County. Today, they will present the Weld County Fair Book to you. Following the royalty, you'll be meeting with our very first Junior Fair Board. This group of dedicated young leaders have spent their time learning what goes into planning and operating our fair. They have taken an active role in creating our special events and new experiences for fair goers. They will introduce themselves and share a few of the new exciting events they are bringing to the fair this year. We are incredibly proud of both these programs and young people who serve in them, and we are honored that you will hear from them today. Thank you, and I would like to welcome first the Weld County Fair royalty.
Good morning. You just give us your name for the record.
Addison Telez.
Hi, Allison.
Good morning. My name is Addison Telez, and I am honored to serve as your 2026 Weld County Fair Queen. I am currently 16 years old and a junior at Roosevelt High School in Johnstown,
Go
Colorado.
Sorry.
I am the president of the Horse Whisperers 4-H Club and an active member of the Roosevelt FFA chapter, where I compete on the horse judging team. Through my academic commitments, I have earned honor roll recognition. And as for my future, I have dreamed with working with animals, and I've already had the opportunity to shadow the veterinarians and staff at South March Veterinary Hospital, where I've gained firsthand experience with their day-to-day and confirmed my passion for veterinary medicine. However, many of you may remember that last year I planned to attend the University of Wyoming. However, after becoming more involved in FFA and expanding my agriculture experience, I decided to pursue my dreams at Colorado State University, where I hope to become a veterinarian.
Choice, and you have chosen wisely.
At least it's Colorado, Kevin.
Makes my heart out. Makes my heart.
Now, let me tell you about the best time of year, Fair Week. The Weld County Fair runs from July 18th through the 27th and is filled with fun, family, and laughter. You may have noticed I didn't say friends in that sentence because I truly believe the Weld County Fair is more than an organization. It's my family. Throughout my years serving as princess and now queen, I have nothing but appreciation for everything the fair has given me. Every Fair Board member, Extension Office staff member, and Royalty Committee has my deepest respect for the countless hours they've dedicated each year. The Weld County Fair has not only shaped me to the person I am today, but has inspired the person I continue to strive to become. It has taught me that hard work, dedication, and ambition, anyone can achieve their dreams. Serving as your Weld County Fair Queen has given me opportunities to our fair and the agriculture community far beyond Fair Week. One of the most special moments of this journey was the 2025 Weld County Fair Gala on September 20th, where my fellow royalty and I were officially crowned. The evening brought our community together by a wonderful dinner, silent auction, a photo booth, while celebrating everyone who makes Weld County Fair possible. We are excited to continue that tradition this year at the Weld County Fair Gala on October 3rd, 2026, and we hope many of you will join us. In November, we attended the CAFS Clinic, where we had the opportunity to strengthen our rodeo queen skills by learning from outstanding speakers, including Miss Rodeo Colorado and other amazing leaders within the Western industry. Their advice on public speaking, horsemanship, leadership, and representing agriculture helped us grow into even stronger ambassadors for our fair. Another unforgettable experience was participating in the National Western Stock Show Parade in Denver. It was one of our biggest parades and we've ever been a part of, and seeing thousands of people lining the streets reminded me of how important it is to proudly represent agriculture and the Western heritage wherever we go. We had the opportunity to attend the Colorado Farm Show, where we represented the Weld County Fair at our 4-H booth, and visited with countless businesses, organizations, and advocates for agriculture. Walking around the show and seeing many people dedicated to supporting our agriculture community reminded me that agriculture truly connects us all. I would love to invite you to some of our incredible livestock shows. We kick off the week with the horse show taking place July 20th through July 22nd at the Greeley Stampede Arena. I will be competing on July 20th in the Western Division beginning at 10:30 a.m., showing classes such as Western Trail, Western Pleasure, Horsemanship, Showmanship, and Western Riding. On July 21st, the Ranch Division begins at 7 a.m., followed by Gymkhana events around 3 p.m. We wrap up the horse show with the English Division on July 22nd, beginning at 8 a.m. Next is the Sheep Show on July 23rd at 9 a.m. in the Event Center show ring. The day begins with breeding and market classes, followed by showmanship. Our beef show begins July 24th at 9 a.m. in the outdoor arena with market beef classes, breeding classes beginning at 1 p.m., while beef showmanship takes place on July 23rd at 4:30 p.m. In addition to horses, I participate in several static projects that have allowed me to explore my creativity and continue learning new skills. Animal science has helped me expand my knowledge of livestock health, nutrition, anatomy, and proper care while preparing me for my future career in veterinary medicine. Photography has taught me how to catch meaningful moments and appreciate the beauty of everyday life through a different perspective. Leathercraft has given me the opportunity to develop patience and craftsmanship while creating projects that reflect the traditions and heritage of agriculture. These projects have helped me not only grow as a 4-H member, but also as an individual. To wrap up the fair, we have one of our most meaningful moments of the entire week, the Junior Livestock Sale. This year's sale will take place on July 27th at 3 p.m. in the Event Center. As a past participant, I can honestly say that this is one of the most emotional and rewarding experiences you will ever witness. It represents months of hard work, early mornings, late nights, and endless dedication. You will see tears of the pride from the exhibitors as they say goodbye to the animals they've raised, alongside the smiles from the parents and supporters and buyers whose generosity helps invest in the future of agriculture. Watching those young exhibitors light up as the businesses support their projects is something truly special. It is an event you will not want to miss, and I sincerely hope to see each and every one of you there. As my year of Weld County Fair Queen comes to a close, I would love to share one of my favorite memories. Choosing just one is difficult because every event spent with my girls has been unforgettable, but one memory stands out above the rest. On December 13th, we participated in the Alt Christmas Parade. Most people think of a parade as simply driving through town and waving, but this one was so much more. We met that afternoon to decorate our float. Even though there wasn't any snow, it was still so cold out. But that didn't stop us. It was the first time in my years of queening that we had helped decorate a float this large. Taping streamers, wrapping lights, listening to Christmas music, and laughing together with some of my favorite people made the day incredibly special. As we traveled through the parade, our giant inflatable horse nearly fell off the float, and we couldn't stop laughing. Right before the parade started, our generator quit working, but thankfully we managed to fix it in time. Looking back, those little mishaps are what made the day more memorable. That experience reminded me of how grateful I am for the friendships, memories, and opportunities this journey has given me. I often find myself wondering, what if I never submitted that first 4-H application? If I hadn't, I wouldn't be standing before you today. I wouldn't have met so many incredible people, discovered my passion for agriculture, or had the honor of serving as your Weld County Fair Queen. That is my why. Thank you so much for the time for allowing us to spend with you today. It has been truly an honor of a lifetime to represent and serve the wonderful people of Weld County. I will forever be grateful for this experience, and I hope to see you all at the 2026 Weld County Fair. Thank you.
Thank you.
Proud to be a CSU Ram. Where are you going to school?
I'm keeping my mouth shut. Yeah, Commissioner James.
Good afternoon. Good morning, everyone. My name is Tessa Goodman, and I have the honor of serving as one of your 2026 Weld County Fair royalty attendants. I am 16 years old, attend Eaton High School, and proudly represent the Small Town Critters 4-H Club and the Eaton FFA chapter. If you spend much time at the Weld County Fair, there's a good chance you'll find me in the goat barn. Fair week means early mornings, long days, plenty of dust, and somehow always finding hanging places I didn't even know I could get. Even with all of that, I wouldn't trade it for anything, because the fair has become one of my favorite places to learn, grow, and connect with others in the community. The Weld County Fair has never just been a place I go each summer. It's a place that's helped shape who I am. Through 4-H and FFA, I've learned responsibility, leadership, perseverance, and the importance of giving back. These are lessons I'll carry with me long after my years as an exhibitor are over. They are part of the reason why I hope to one day become a 4-H leader, so I can help the next generation have the same opportunities I've been fortunate enough to experience. One of my favorite events during Fair Week is the Goat Show on Wednesday, July 22nd at 10 a.m. because that's where I get to showcase the months of hard work I've put into Cinch, my market boar goat. The Goat Show includes market, breeding, and showmanship classes, each highlighting different skills and aspects of raising livestock. While you may only see exhibitors in the ring for a few minutes, what you don't see are the months of feeding, exercising, clipping, practicing, and caring for our animals beforehand. Showing livestock is so much more than just winning ribbons. It's about dedication, responsibility, and building a partnership with your animal. The fair also hosts the Dairy Cattle Show on Thursday, July 23rd, where exhibitors proudly present the results of months of hard work, dedication, and daily care. Watching these exhibitors showcase their animals is a great way to learn about the dairy industry and appreciate the commitment that goes into raising quality livestock. Later that day, the dairy sale provides an opportunity for our community to support these young exhibitors and recognize the countless hours they've invested in their projects. It's a wonderful example of how the Weld County Fair brings agriculture and community together. Another event I encourage people to attend is the Dog Show on Saturday, July 18th at 9 a.m. It's always fun to watch the teamwork between exhibitors and their dogs as they compete in obedience, showmanship, and other classes. It takes countless of hours of patience and training to build that kind of partnership. It's amazing to watch. If you're looking for an event that truly brings the community together, I encourage you to attend the Fair Barbecue and Awards program, Sunday, July 26th at 1 p.m. in the Pavilion. It's a special tradition where exhibitors, families, volunteers, sponsors, and community members come together to celebrate another successful Weld County Fair. It's also the exciting moment when the 2027 Weld County Fair Royalty Court is announced, making it one of the most memorable events of Fair Week and a wonderful way to celebrate the accomplishments of everyone involved. For those who enjoy seeing the very best of the best, the overall showmanship contest on Saturday, July 25th brings together top exhibitors from several livestock species. It's exciting to watch because it highlights not only the knowledge and skill, but also the confidence and sportsmanship that participants have developed through years of experience. What I love most about the Weld County Fair is that every project tells a story. Sometimes the story starts in a barn before sunrise, and sometimes it starts with a clothing project, a craft table, or another creative idea. No matter where it begins, every exhibit represents months of dedication, learning, creativity, and growth. My story this year includes more than just livestock. In the 4-H building, I will also be exhibiting projects in clothing, home decor, and scrapbooking. My scrapbook project is especially meaningful because it tells the story of serving as a member of the 2026 Weld County Fair Royalty. Every page captures memories, friendships, and experiences that I'll always treasure. I encourage everyone that visits the fair to come spend some more time exploring the 4-H building because every project has a story worth telling. One of the things that makes Weld County Fair so special is that there's truly something for everyone. Whether you're watching a livestock show, exploring the exhibits in the 4-H building, cheering on exhibitors and showmanship, or enjoying the Fair Barbecue and Awards program, or simply just spending time with family and friends, the fair brings our community together. It celebrates agriculture, creativity, hard work, and the values that make Weld County such a special place to live. As I look around the fair each year, I don't just see ribbons, buckles, or blue banners. I see stories. Stories of young people learning responsibility, families making memories together, volunteers giving their time and community, investing in its future. Those stories are only possible because of the continued support of people like you. On behalf of the 2026 Weld County Fair Royalty, thank you for your continued support of the Weld County Fair and for believing in the youth of Weld County. Your support provided opportunities that help shape future leaders, strengthen our community, and create memories that'll last a lifetime. Thank you for your time, and we hope to see you all at the 2026 Weld County Fair.
Thank you.
Hello, y'all. My name is Dakota Bernard. I am your 2026 Weld County Fair attendant. I am 17 years old and attend Roosevelt High School, which I will be going into my senior year. I live in Milliken with my parents, Debbie and Mike. I participate in both Roosevelt FFA chapter, where I serve as secretary, and the Calico and Jeans 4-H Club, where I serve as vice president. My future plans are to attend CSU, where I will study veterinary science with the goal one day working with animals. The Weld County Fair is important to me because it's a place where I and other youth can showcase the hard work we have put into our projects. Throughout the program, I have gained valuable leadership skills, perseverance, and great communication awareness. This year, the projects I will be exhibiting is foods and nutrition, foods preservation, model rocketry, rabbits, and swine. In the swine project, 4-H and FFA members raise a pig to 225 pounds or more, then show their swine at the county fair in their respective breed divisions. We compete to see who has the highest quality pig. They are judged based on balance between performance, musculine, volume, trimness, and structure. Members also compete in showmanship, where the focus is how well the exhibitor presents and handles the pig, rather than solely animal quality. The swine show will take place on Saturday, July 25th, starting at 8 a.m., beginning with breeding classes, followed by market classes. This will be my third year in the swine project, and I have learned a great deal. I have gained experience raising a pig from under 100 pounds to over 230 pounds by using different feed that affects the growth and weight gain. I have also learned how to drive, also known as walking a pig, effectively in the showing to keep its head up and at a smooth pace. One of the most important skills I've learned is developing soft skin and shiny, smooth hair. All above, I have learned that success does not come with last-minute efforts. It takes months of consistent dedication to develop a quality show hog. The rabbit show takes place on Thursday, July 23rd, starting at 9 a.m. at the event center. It features both market and breeding classes, followed by showmanship. Classes are divided between large and small breeds, juniors under 6 months and seniors over 6 months. If it's a buck or a doe, as well as if it's a meat pin. This year I will be showing 3 rabbits, my Polish buck that I have shown for the past 3 years, along with my first-time entries, a mini Rex doe and buck. At the poultry show on Saturday, July 25th at 9 a.m., exhibitors will showcase the carefully raised chickens, turkeys, ducks, and other poultry. Judges evaluate the poultry based on breed standards, health, cleanliness, and showmanship, while participants demonstrate their knowledge through handling and presentation. In the Foods Project, members showcase skills in cooking, baking, food preservation, nutrition, and meal planning. Exhibitors will prepare dishes that will be presented to the judges and are judged based on taste, technique, presentation, and food safety. The cake decorating project teaches progressive skills starting with basic borders and single layer cakes and advancing to techniques like fondant, tiered cakes, flowers, and novelty shapes using various tips and icing. Youth enter cakes or other related items to demonstrate creativity, precision, and adherence to project guidelines. Model rocketry is a popular engineering project where participants build, design, and launch rockets while learning about safety, construction techniques, and recovery systems. Exhibitors construct rockets and project logs. On Saturday, July 26, Rocket Fly Day will take place, with check-in being at 7 a.m. and launch begins at 7:30 at the Saddle Club Arena. The Royalty Court has participated in many events since June 1st. These events include Johnstown Barbecue Days Parade, which was especially special to me because it's my hometown. Greeley Friday Fest, Dairy Extravaganza, Buckaroo Rodeo, Grover Parade, and Rodeo. And with the Greeley Stampede, we was there a lot. We helped out with stick horse rodeo and mutton busting, where Tess and I had to wrangle the sheep into the pen. Military night, Pink Council night with passing the boot, and one of our favorite events, Exceptional Rodeo. We walked around with kids that have special accommodation and had a mini rodeo. This year, I walked around with the girl I met last year, Kate. I was so happy to see her again. That was a highlight of that day. We also was in the 4th of July parade. At the beginning of this month, we attended the Women's and Business meeting, and then going on to our future events, we will attend the Eaton Days Parade, A&W Car Show to sign autographs, Barnyard Family Fun Night, the Northwest Weld County Fair, then the Weld County Fair, which we will help out throughout the week with whatever needs to be done. I would also like to invite y'all to the Royalty Gala on October 3rd, where we will be introducing the new 2026-2027 Royalty Court and hear retiring marks from our Queen, Addison Tellez. This evening will include a silent auction and dinner. We hope to see y'all there. Thank you so much for your time.
I'm Paige Rupel. I'm 18, so this is my last year in 4-H. I do shooting sports, and we're here to talk to you about our extra nights at the fair.
I'm Reagan Ellis. I do photography, show rabbits, and show poultry. I am 15 years old and going into my sophomore year of high school.
Hi, my name is Malin Bernard. I'm 16 years old. I'm going into my junior year at Roosevelt High School, and I show pigs and rabbits, and I do a lot of baking and model rocketry.
And she's a mighty wrestler.
Yes. Our other
Members include Brody Jones, which is our president, Garrett Hall, which is the secretary, and Brian Martinez. So we're going to start by just talking about what our main projects are. So we all kind of get together and we made these different community projects, which will mainly be held during the fair. We have our hands-on ag experience, which is just benefiting our elementary school kids. We're going to teach them more about ags and how to grow chicken eggs so that they can help raise the chickens until they're hatched. And that just helps them get on a hands-on experience to maybe learn more about agriculture and have an interest in learning agriculture in the future. For the food drive, we are going to have a food drive during the Weld County Fair. This is just going to help benefit our Weld County Food Bank, as well as we are going to have a clothing drive that is also going to be held during the fair. There's going to be different collect boxes that you can put all your different clothes in, and then we're going to collect them, and I'm going to hand them out to multiple different facilities, depending on who will need it. This could include anywhere from churches to fostered women's facilities and children like orphanage collections, anything like that. And then we're also going to have our fair tours, which are going to be held during different times at the fair. It's just going to help you learn a little bit more about what's going on during the fair and just more information on the different projects that we are going to have, as well as we are going to have a concert on July 24th from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Poudre River Pavilion.
The next thing we have is our Summer Nights series. So during fair, we'll have Blue Ribbon Game Yards, which will be throughout the week of fair. And then on July 22nd from 6 to 9 p.m., we're doing a Carnival Moments on the midnight. So there will just be a whole bunch of little carnival games with like cornhole and all of that. And then there will be on Thursday, July 23rd, there is going to be a fair flick under the stars, which will be featuring the movie Ferdinand. And then on that Friday, just like she said, there will be a concert with sponsors from Greeley, Lock and Key, and that will be from 7 to 9 with the Front Range Revival.
I am Reagan Ellis, and this year I have planned the first Weld County Fair concert, and I wanted to share a little bit about that. This year it's helped me so much learn the process of how to make things happen and find the band. That was a challenge for me, and it was so much fun to see all of the planning that would go behind it. It's going to be held at the pavilion on the 24th from 7 to 9 p.m. I'm working on advertising so we can have the best concert possible. I'm advertising through flyers and on social media. Thank you.
Questions?
No, I would like to hear if Pat, our fearless leader, if she has anything to contribute, and how many years she's been doing this, and how much gratitude we owe Pat.
My name is Pat Kinball. I don't really know how many years I've worked with Royalty. It's been lots, but I have gained much more than I have ever given by working with 4-Hers. They are the most amazing young people. And I mean, there's a lot of other amazing young people out there too, but I just love the 4-H program and I love the Royalty. And I'm so excited about the new Junior Fair Board. I think that we have an outstanding fair coordinator right now, and I hope we get to keep her for many, many years. Thank you.
Good deal.
Ladies, time to present a book. Okay, in fact, let's do that. And if we can get a picture with you all, that'd be outstanding. Thank you.
Do you want to say anymore?
No, come on down. Come on. Apparently there needs to be more speeches.
Oh my gosh.
Hang on just a second because we have to get comments from commissioners. Commissioner Pepler, please.
I just want to give kudos to these young people. They have been extremely active in the community. Every time I see them, every experience has been super positive. I admit I was a little skeptical about the creation of yet another board when approached about the creation of the Junior Fair Board, but man, have they rocked it and surpassed any expectations. I want to thank the parents and the leaders that help in the growth and the guidance. I still have very fond memories of my days in both 4-H and FFA, and my leaders are still some of the most influential people in my life. And I'm going to challenge the other commissioners because I turned in a project. I was a little wrangled. My arm was twisted a little bit, but I got that turned in and I hope that you would too. But now you're going to have to pay a late fee.
What's your project?
Yeah, what is it?
It's kind of like a Barbie house dorm room that I did a few years ago when I had a lot
So
more
much
time.
has been revealed. So much.
So I hopefully it won't be a competition to the crafts that anybody else does.
Commissioner Maxey.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Only at a presentation like this and only at Weld County Fair would you hear things like soft skin and shiny hair be used to describe a home. I love it. Thank you for that. I have another question. I mean, poultry washing. Why do you rewash our that is the weirdest thing to see. Walk through the
And do they
livestock.
sit still?
I wouldn't want to wash a chicken or a turkey.
I'm seeing nods and shaking of head. So some of them do.
You know, thank you for being here. The leadership and dedication you all have is amazing. Some of my favorite memories going back in the day, whether I was showing or especially when my kids were showing out at Weld County Fair, are to have folks who do not grow up in the 4-H or in the FFA world walk around, look at all the exhibits. And come up to our cattle and just see the look in their eyes about being that close to a large animal and being able to say, do you want to touch it? Do you want to pet it? Do you want to lay on it? Because with our dairy cattle, you could literally lay in the straw with them right next to them and they wouldn't even move. So you get to see the reactions from folks who aren't exposed to that type of thing when you're out at the Weld County Fair. And to me, that's one of the most special things about the fair is just being able to show others the hard work that goes into those projects that you all describe. So thank you. The dedication, the sacrifice, the attention to detail, the record keeping, all that goes into 4-H. It teaches you all, it teaches our young folks just an amazing amount of skills that they will take into their next stage of life. And that is extremely valuable. Anybody who has any concern for any up and coming generation, I would ask them to come walk around the Weld County Fair for a week and see all the dedicated young folks who are out there in all their projects. Thank you again. I just wanted to say how much I'm excited for the experiences that you talked about this morning, the leadership that you all exhibit, the relationships that you built. They will serve you well into your future. So thank you for both of you, for the royalty, for the inaugural Junior Fair Board, for all that leadership that you guys exhibit, and for what you all do.
Commissioner Ross, please.
Who was in shooting sports? That's what I used to do too, along with showing animals. It was fun. So ladies, I just want to say thank you for coming today. It's not easy speaking in front of the public, and you guys did a wonderful and outstanding job. I wish I was that smooth and could deliver a speech as well as you ladies did today. So thank you very much. I too am excited for fair season. We like to go down there, spend a lot of time, and I'm sure we'll see you around. And I look forward to seeing all the wonderful projects, all the animals down there, and of course being at the sale and watching that event unfold. So have the best of luck, and most importantly, have the most fun that you can possibly have. So thank you.
Commissioner Buck.
Well, I have to tell you, I'm going to try to keep it together because I remember the special day and it was such an honor that I got to do the interviewing. And Addison and Tessa and Dakota, you three are amazing. And I'm so, so proud of you. Weld County, so proud of you. The board is so proud of you. I mean, the qualities you have in terms of our future leaders. It's discipline, character, appreciation of agriculture, dedication, and leadership. I can't thank you enough for all the hours you've spent, all the dedication, and you are such an example for our future. And I love the Junior Fair Board, outstanding. Pat, I can't thank you enough for your years of dedication to bring this all together today to give us our fair books. And yes, we will see you down there, and make sure we bring our wallets. Okay? Thank you so much.
I certainly want to echo the comments by my fellow commissioners. You do Weld County proud. Weld County has a certain swagger to it. It's fun to be a county commissioner from Weld County, but we have that swagger because we can be proud of people like you. Thank you for representing our prime ministry of agriculture so well. Thank you for representing our citizens and our young people so well. We are incredibly proud of you. Regrets, I've had a few, but one of the biggest regrets I have is not being involved in 4-H. I was an FFAer, and I can tell you that the experiences that I picked up in FFA shaped me, parliamentary procedure, to what I do today. So really grasp on to the experiences you have today because they will serve you well, as Commissioner Maxey said, the rest of your life. By a show of hands, how many of you have parents?
All of them do.
I
Scott.
usually figure that one out all by myself. You should thank your parents because I know as much as you work hard, your parents support you and are behind you in this. So please extend a thanks to your mom and dad from the Board of County Commissioners because they loaned us their kids for a little bit and we appreciate them as well. Now, if you would be so kind as to take a picture with us, that'd be outstanding. Thank you. Further in presentations and proclamations, this is a recognition of services for the Board of Adjustments for Bruce Johnson. I don't believe Bruce is here. Let me just read this into the record. The certificate of appreciation proudly presented to Bruce Johnson for the Board of Adjustment. Whereas Bruce Johnson has served as a member of the Board of Adjustment for the last 6 years, and whereas the Board of Weld County Commissioners wishes to recognize his voluntary contributions to Weld County and its citizens through his services. Now, therefore, be it let it be known by the Board of Weld County Commissioners, we wish to express our gratitude to Bruce Johnson for his contribution of time and voluntary execution of his duties as a member of the Board of Adjustments. We will make sure we get this to Bruce. Bruce, thank you. Next up is for David Molesky. David served on our Community Corrections Board. David here. Whereas David has served as a member of the Community Corrections Board for the last 6 years, and whereas the Board of Weld County Commissioners wishes to recognize his voluntary contributions to Weld County and its citizens through his services. Now, therefore, let it be known that the Board of Weld County Commissioners wishes to express their gratitude to David Molesky for his contributions of time and voluntary execution of his duties as a member of the Community Corrections Board. David, thank you. We will get you to that. Lauren Price. Is Lauren here? This is a certificate of appreciation for Lauren for her service on the Weld County Workforce Development Board. Whereas Lauren Price has served as a member of the Weld County Workforce Development Board for the last 2 years. And whereas the Board of Weld County Commissioners wishes to recognize her voluntary contributions to Weld County and its citizens through her services. Now, therefore, let it be known that the Board of Weld County Commissioners wishes to express its gratitude to Lauren Price for her contribution of time and voluntary execution of her duties as a member of the Weld County Workforce Development Board. Thank you to Lauren. We will get that to her. Onwards to warrants, I'd ask for a motion to approve the general warrants, please.
Move to approve general warrants.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Maxey to approve the general warrants. Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Under new business general, number 1 is to consider sale and service agreement for election management equipment and software and authorize the chair to sign for Runbeck Election Services LLC. Morning, Toby.
Good morning. Toby Taylor for purchasing. In the 2026 budget, the clerk and recorder was approved to purchase 4 Centillo ballot on-demand printers and to support the 26 general election. The Centillo printers have been approved as a single source per county code per section 5495 due to its unique configuration. The cost of the printers, computers, software, and cards is $47,000 for 2026. In addition, the continued maintenance and support on this equipment for year 2 is $4,120. For year 3 is $4,244. For year 4 is $4,372, and year 5 is $4,504. Even though this purchase is under $50,000 for the 2026 year, there may arise a short notice need to replace any failed equipment that is discovered or additional equipment that is needed because of additional voting sites for the upcoming 2026 general election. Therefore, the recommendation is to approve the purchase of the Centillo ballot on-demand printers from Runbeck Election Services LLC as an approved single source.
Questions for Toby or a motion, please?
Mr. Chair, move to approve the resolution.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Buck to approve the resolution. Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Under number 2, it's to consider contract ID 10872, cooperative purchase agreement for procurement activities and participating entity status, and authorize the chair to sign for cooperative educational services.
The Fleet Services Department has identified a piece of equipment called a motor grader roller packer. This piece of equipment is available through the cooperative called Cooperative Educational Services, otherwise known as CES. In order to take advantage of the cooperative and its pricing, Weld County must become a member of this cooperative. Purchasing has reviewed the terms that allow the local governments to join this cooperative. In addition, the county attorney's office has reviewed the membership form called the Cooperative Purchasing Agreement. Therefore, the recommendation is for the county to become a member of the CES cooperative by completing the attached Cooperative Purchase Agreement membership application. This application, if approved by CES, will also allow other departments that may benefit from other items that are offered through this cooperative.
Questions for Toby or a motion, please?
Mr. Chair, I make a motion we approve contract ID 10872.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Maxey, second by Commissioner Ross to approve contract ID 10872. Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thanks, Toby. Number 3 is to consider contract ID 10920, change order number 2 to agreement for construction services for demolition and abatement of West Block North, bid 2600011, and authorize the chair to sign for Ancon 2 Constructors, Inc. Good morning.
Good morning, Commissioners. Patrick O'Neill, Director of Facilities. Ancon 2 Constructors was awarded the contract for demolition and abatement of the West Block properties. This contract was approved by the Board of County Commissioners on April 15, 2026. Additional required abatement scope was identified during the abatement process and final clearance testing. In addition, the existing water shutoff for 908 and 914 11th Avenue is not accessible and therefore must be excavated in order to securely and safely shut off the water service, resulting in a change order request. The additional cost of change order 2 is $58,908. This will increase the total contract value to $1,198,117.97. Change order 2 was reviewed by the Board of County Commissioners during a pass around on June 25th, 2026. The Facilities Department is recommending approval of this change order 2.
Questions for Patrick or motion, please?
Mr. Chair, I move to approve contract ID 10920.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Buck to approve contract ID 10920. Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thanks,
Thank you,
Patrick.
Commissioners.
Number 4 is to consider contract ID 10919, memorandum of agreement to purchase property interest for acquisition of public right-of-way and temporary easement for County Road 74 and 31 intersection roundabout project, accept property conveyance of same, and authorize the chair to sign all necessary documents for Laura Sullivan, Diana Sullivan Kenny, and John Sullivan. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Commissioners. Michael Bedell from Public Works Department. This acquisition is associated with 3174 intersection roundabout project, which is very soon gonna move towards a construction phase, probably see some utility relocation work out there before the end of this month. This acquisition is from the Sullivan family, located on the southeast corner of the intersection. The acquisition involves acquiring approximately 5.7 acres of right-of-way and 4.9 acres of temporary construction easement from the landowner. A pass round was sent out approximately June 15th on this matter. And the negotiated compensation for the landowners is $164,676.93. And this amount is included in the 2026 public work budget. I'll be glad to answer any questions you may have.
Questions for Michael or a motion, please?
Mr. Chair, I would move to approve contract 10919 and thank staff for continuing to work with the landowners in the area on this and get a resolve.
Second. Thanks.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Maxey to approve contract ID 10919. Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 5 is to consider contract ID 10921, agreement of relocation of electric power lines for Bridge 1946.5A replacement project, and authorize the chair to sign for Public Service Company of Colorado. Michael.
Yeah, this item is related to another Public Works project, replacement of Bridge 19/46.5A, located on Road 19 between Johnstown and Milliken. On the west side of the road, XL Energy owns a large easement adjacent to our right-of-way. And we have work within that area, regrading of the river channel. And therefore, they have a buried power line that we're asking them to relocate and make it deeper for a longer length, so that it doesn't conflict with the grading we have to do in that area. The cost of this work is $138,416.35. And if approved, we'll make payment to XL Energy, and then they'll probably start working out there hopefully within the next month or so. In the agreement, there's language stipulating that they're to be completed with this relocation work by October 1, 2026. And the agreement has been reviewed by the county attorney office and signed by XL Energy. And I'll be glad to answer any questions you may have.
Questions for Michael or a motion, please?
Mr. Chair, I'd make a motion that we approve contract ID 10921.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Maxey, second by Commissioner Ross to approve contract ID 10921. Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Michael. Under number 6, consider temporary closure of County Road 49 between County Roads 60.5 and 62. Morning, Kevin.
Good morning, Commissioners. Weld County Public Works is requesting permission to close Weld County Road 49 between Weld County Road 60.5 and Weld County Road 62 from July 15th through August 14th for a bridge redeck. The detour is paved. We're going to place message boards out ahead of time. Local access is being coordinated. And again, sorry, I don't think I stated my name. Kevin Hedinger, Weld County Public Works. Missed that at the beginning.
Questions for Kevin or a motion?
Mr. Chair, I move to approve the temporary closure.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Buck to approve the resolution. Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 7 is consider temporary closure of County Road 49 between County Road 70 and 72.
Kevin Hedinger, Weld County Public Works. Weld County Public Works is requesting permission to close Weld County Road 49 between Weld County Road 70 and Weld County Road 72 from July 15th, 2026 through August 14th, 2026 for bridge redeck. Local access will be maintained during this closure. The detour is partially paved and partially gravel. Water will be used for dust suppression as needed, and message boards will be in place ahead of time.
Questions for Kevin or a motion, please?
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve the resolution.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Buck, second by Commissioner Maxey to approve the resolution. Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thanks, Kevin. Number 8 is to consider standard form for intergovernmental agreements for conduct of community development block grants program between Weld County and various government agencies and authorize the chair to sign agreements consistent with said form. Good morning, Cynthia.
Good morning. Cynthia Martin, CDBG program. These, our current agreements are auto renew with an indefinite term of period. For indefinite period, HUD has decided that now that they're going to require our programs with auto renew to just do 2 3-year consecutive terms. And after that, we'll need a new agreement. So anyway, that's, I want to thank the legal department, especially Byron Howell, that put together this agreement. The agreement incorporates our original IGA with our 25 participating municipalities, the First Amendment, and then the new requirements, which are principally the auto renew, and then a few changes for more compliance with federal regulations. So, and the agreements will start going out today to our municipalities.
Questions for Cynthia or a motion, please?
Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we approve the resolution.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Maxey, second by Commissioner Pepler to approve the resolution. Further discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Number 9 is to consider reappointment to Noxious Weed Management Advisory Board.
Mr. Chair, I'm good.
Go ahead.
Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we reappoint Jason Brent to the Noxious Weed Management Advisory Board.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Maxey, second by Commissioner Buck to approve the resolution. Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 10 is to consider appointment and reappointment to Northern Colorado RETAC.
Mr. Chair, I move that we appoint Cameron Duran as an alternate member and to reappoint Robert Schlick as the said board of the regular member.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Buck, second by Commissioner Maxey to approve the resolution. Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 11 is to consider appointment to Planning Commission.
Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we appoint Hunter Hoshiko to the Planning Commission as an at-large representative.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Maxey, second by Commissioner Ross to make the appointments. Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 12 is to consider appointment to Weld County Community Development Block Grant Advisory Committee.
Mr. Chair, I move that we appoint Greg Brink to the Block Grant Advisory Committee.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Buck, second by Commissioner Ross to approve the resolution. Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 13 is to consider appointment to Board of Adjustment.
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve Jeff Reck as appointed to the Board of Adjustment.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Buck, second by Commissioner Ross to approve the appointment. Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Under new business ordinances, number 1 is the first reading of ordinance 262A in the matter of supplemental appropriations for the year of 2026. Good morning, Jennifer and Linda.
Good morning. Jennifer Oftley, Budget Manager.
Linda Duncan, Budget Analyst.
This morning, we are presenting the first reading of the first supplemental of 2026 budget that was approved originally on December 10th, 2025 as Ordinance 262. As you look through the support provided for the supplemental, all the items should be recognizable and as approved in work sessions, pass arounds, and contracts that have been signed by the board. The best part of allowing for the supplemental appropriation is that efficiencies that weren't recognized or weren't aware of 13 months ago when the budgets were submitted can be identified and recognized now and keep us running smoothly. Such as one such project, we are adding $40 million to the capital fund for the downtown parking garage project that we weren't anticipating starting until 2027. So this was originally going to be in next year's budget. But we can advance our schedule early and by appropriating these dollars and getting these types of projects in front of the board and starting them early. We also have a few small purchases in the Public Works Fund for these types of projects as well. Instead of waiting until 2027, we can get them now with similar purchases that were approved for 2026 and maybe even save some dollars along the way. Other items you'll see are rolled forward POs that were started in 2025 but not completed. The majority of these expenses are projects in the capital fund, public works fund, and vehicles purchased in the fleet fund. You will also see the appropriation of both revenues and expenditures for the extension fund. These aren't our dollars, but we are fiduciaries of these monies. And the change in the financial system means that we need to recognize and budget for these dollars so extension can utilize the dollars coming in and going out without constantly having to ask finance or accounting for budget overrides. So with that, before we ask you to open this up for public comment and then for your approval, I have my support team here to answer any questions that you may have for first reading of the first supplemental.
Questions for Jennifer Olinda? Seeing none, this is public hearing. Chair would like to open the meeting for comments from the public regarding the first reading of Code Ordinance 262A. Any comments from the public? Seeing none, we'll close public hearing. Chair would ask for a motion, please.
Mr. Chair, I would move to approve on first reading ordinance 262A in the matter of supplemental appropriation for the year 2026.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Pepler to approve on first reading Code Ordinance 262A. Further discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thanks, John Linda.
Thanks, Lynn.
Under public comment, each individual speaker is allowed a 3-minute period of time in which to direct comments to the board. The chair shall enforce the rules of order and quorum and will not accept comments regarding matters which are scheduled to be considered at a future public hearing, such as a land use hearing. In that event, the speaker will be asked to give their testimony at the appropriate public hearing, either in person or in writing, pursuant to the rules set forth in Section 2120E of the Weld County Code. Any comments from the public, please? Seeing none, we'll close public comments. Meeting will be adjourned. Let's take a, I know we're supposed to start in 3 minutes on land use, but we need a break.
You want to vote though first?
What?
Oh, we don't have to vote on the first
Public
reading?
comment, generally we don't.
Oh, no, I'm so, oh, sorry. I was reading something.
Buck really needs a break.
I do.
So we are going to stand adjourned until 10:10. Let's start land use hearing at 10:10, please.